I'm up at the observatory where you can see the whole island. Well, not the other side of the big mountain, the central island, but you can see both sides of these beaches. That's the other beaches where I was walking and talking about the interesting rock formations. You can count the number of unique beaches here. Every one could be a tribe. Well, that there is uninhabited island. That's a capital U and I. You see that? UI, uninhabited island. It's now called Tiger Tribe Island. I took that over. I name it and claim it. Okay, that's where Tiger Tribe goes when we gain our population. In the meantime, though, I'm on Buddha Beach, which is right below down here. It has a Buddha statue. I'm bringing a Ganesh and a tiger. A Ganesh and a tiger statue. Bringing that in. This is interesting. Kuba leaves. Now, Kuba Ohms is a friend of mine, rock star from Victoria. He did 13 years. I could say 12, but it was 13. Of velvet at the Victoria nightclubs. Important life resource from the old days. There's still Kuba leaves here, but they're now 10% of what they used to be. Can I read this here? No, too much light. Okay, they're super strong leaves. Then they're a little different than a palm leaf because they're veined and they shrivel up into a flexible thing. So they use them for everything. It's a material. They use them for boat sails. They use them for utensils. The Ryukyu Kingdom, they were dedicated even to the royal government. They were so valued and important of a resource at the time that they began to import them from AKA Island. AKA Island is another little island over there. You can look on the Google Maps. Now, in order to fit Okinawa on the Google map, you scroll up, you shrink these islands, and Zamami, AKA, and Tokashiki, where I am, become little black dots, and then you see Okinawa. So you can see how small these are relatively. Well, uninhabited island disappears entirely. But when you go on it, you go, wow, man, you have 1,000 people living on that island. It becomes a tiny dot. So the Kuba leaves, they are down in here now, but they didn't get properly preserved. They over-harvested. It's like everything. Well, that's just one more thing we're going to bring back, along with the butterflies. I counted 4 species, 4 butterflies. I am importing now 21 unique species of butterflies, and there's the steps leading up. A breeding pair of sugar flyers and chinchillas into my little forested patch. A little forested patch looks like that, but mine has a hole in the middle of it where the sun comes down. So that means the butterflies can come and go. They'll know. Just like the crabs found the Okinawa donut. They must have crabbed walk for hours from the beach in the day. They remember me. They remember the donut. I guess. I don't know. They're so sensitive. They migrate their way. It's 100 meters to get to me in my hammock to eat my donuts, and they come back to the beach where I dug a big hole for them. I was playing with them, feeding them donuts. I didn't even leave a donut trail. How did they get there? I know them because their shells are distinct. If you think I'm crazy and they're just some random crabs, I'll show you the shells. They're so distinct. It doesn't... Ask a science vlogger about hermit crabs. I never knew this, or to believe it to be true, I don't know. But the one has green on it, the hermit crab. He's primarily got green coloring. He picked a green shell, a mostly white shell, abalone with some green. The purple crab picked a purple shell. What is that? They don't grow the shells. It's a hermit crab. It was a mollusk, like a big fat snail with a shell. And how does a snail grow a thick shell like that? You step on it, it doesn't break. These crabs, you stomp, just normal walking, and all the crabs become shells. They all disappear from the beach. They hide. Fascinating. What do they look like? What do they most remind you of? Those rocks, little pointy rocks. I connect it all. LSD. Thank you, Larsenus D. Larsenus Denata of Vancouver. He brought the LSD to Vancouver. He recently got robbed by the Vancouver police. They took everything. All his supplies and the ATM machine, cleared him out. Day later, I'm on a plane to Japan. Coin dancing on its side again. Here's the sun coming through. You see that? Break through. Next video, I'll show you the sun rising up. I am that son. Mother's last name, Wrightson. Why? Should be Darwin or Darwin. My dad, Ken Darwin, on the side of USA, Vietnam draft dodger from Detroit. Middle name Charles. Calculate this. Too many coincidences. Coins dancing on their side. It would take someone like Laurel Erica or a Hugo the Poet to confirm the strangeness of the linguistics behind my family. You can rent scuba gear over there and a boat. See my hand? That's the main beach. And the road goes into it. Their signs are old and degraded. They wonder why they don't have the tourism economy. They don't keep up with it. The forest is full of trash. 10 years ago it was good. The YouTube vloggers say this is one of the most, well, in fact, the YouTube vloggers have said it's the #1 most beautiful environment in the world. You be the judge. Compare Caribbean and Hawaii. This has some unique features. It does not have wild animals. I'm bringing them. I'll stop this video here. I am now recognized by 21 world icons. I have my power. Sirius 7, Star Soldier.